about Tennessee onion casserole and didn't tell us? This one is a keeper. Got this from the New York Times cooking app. Let's make Tennessee onion casserole. Here we go. I'm going to use 3 pounds of sweet onions for this. I'm going to peel them and then slice them nice and thin on my mandolin, about 1/4 of an inch thick. It's very important that they be uniform, and you want them thinner like this so that they melt and are silky and not crunchy. I'm going to toss them all together so that I break up all of the rings, and then we'll make our spice blend. It's going to start with 2 teaspoons of salt, 1 teaspoon of black pepper, 1 teaspoon of smoked paprika, 1 teaspoon of granulated garlic, a teaspoon of dry mustard, and then 2 teaspoons of brown sugar. You could either use light or dark brown sugar. It doesn't really matter. And a 1/2 teaspoon of cayenne and 1 teaspoon of fresh thyme leaves that are stripped. And then we're going to mix that together, and then we'll toss that on our onions. I'm going to put a couple of tablespoons of a good quality olive oil here, and then toss my onions in that to coat with the olive oil. Once I get that done, we'll come in with our spice and herb mixture. I'm going to sprinkle about half of it on, then use my hands and toss it together to get it all over the onions. Then I will come back in and I'll do the other half of the spice mixture and again toss them. We're going to put these in a greased 13x9 baking dish in a couple of layers. We're going to do the first layer on the bottom like this, do a nice layer of the onions. Then we're going to add cheese total. We're going to add 2 ounces of, this is freshly grated. This is a Tillamook mild cheddar. So I'm going to put 2 ounces of that here. And I'm also going to put 2 ounces of freshly grated Gruyere cheese. So that's 2 ounces of cheddar, 2 ounces of Gruyere. Then we're going to do another layer of onions on top of that. Once we do that layer of onions, we'll come back in and do another 2 ounces of the Tillamook cheddar. You could use sharp cheddar if you wanted to, and then the other 2 ounces of the Gruyere. Once I get the Gruyere and the cheddar on, I'm going to sprinkle about a 1/2 cup of freshly grated Pecorino Romano cheese. On top of that, you could also use Parmigiano Reggiano, even Grana Padano if you wanted to do that. Then I'm going to dot it with a total of 3 tablespoons of butter that I've just cut into small pieces. Once I get the butter on, I'm going to cover it with foil, tightly cover it with foil, and we're going to the oven for 45 minutes to start. And then then we'll take the foil off after 45 minutes. The oven's at 350, by the way. Foil comes off, back in the oven for another 30 minutes. And when it comes out, it's perfection. Love this. Holy cheesy oniony goodness. They just melt. I mean, they're just silky with the cheese. Oh my goodness. You need to try this. Tennessee onions. Who knew? Okay, bye.